I'm excited for this one. We have Mr. Erik van Rooyen here. He has never seen this wedge in any form. So this is like a true first impressions. He's never even seen the shape or anything. He's a great wedge player and a good friend of mine, so I'm excited to do this with him. Let's get into the testing with EVR. Here we go. Okay, EVR. So you have been in the Jaws Raw 58C.
That's it.
I think it's at 59.5. I think you've been to just add a little bit more bounce. But we have something new for you. And I've actually, of all the players, I was most excited to show you because as a sea grind player, player that really admires a good wedge, I'm going to show you Opus.
Ooh. Okay.
So for the case of this exercise, I just want impressions. What do you see? What do you pick out? The comparisons, all that kind of fun stuff that we're going to hit some shots.
Is it a slightly smaller head?
Maybe it's got a little bit more.
It's similar grind in a sense, I guess. This looks beautiful.
So this would be.
It's quite elegant, actually.
It's got a narrower sole than yours, slightly.
Okay, that's what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Yep. Kind of pumped to try it out.
So a little bit more offset.
Yep, I noticed that.
Okay, so this is longer now, which raises the center of gravity, which we love because it drives the ball down.
Everybody loves a flighted wedge.
Everybody loves that. Grooves, there's extra grooves on this face now, and the way that the grooves are cut, they're cross cut. So now, in a simple terms, they're sort of cut to keep the ball down as well.
Brilliant.
So it kind of cheats center of gravity in a weird way to
I see.
hit that little knee-high fastball you guys like to hit.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so I have a 58. This is a 60 that I'm showing you, but I have a 58. So on tour, we've been kind of hiding them in the drawers. So we have, it's called S6, which is essentially that wedge, the exact same, but it's disguised as that one.
Right.
The test, you just haven't tried it yet?
No, I have not.
So that's the one you're going to hit. So it's going to look a little different than the one you have in your hand cosmetic-wise. But let me go grab it. Paulie, if you can throw me that wedge. So you're going to hit this one, EVR.
Okay.
I know it's not the same grip, but...
No, that's all good.
So this is what I want to know when you're hitting shots. Obviously, we're on really grainy grass here.
Yep.
Talk to me just about turf interaction on these fuller shots. We're going to that back right flag. It's about 75 yards.
Okay, so obviously helps that we're slightly down grain. Into the grain's a nightmare for anybody.
Yep.
It's probably playing about 80 with this breeze.
Yep.
Ooh,
there it
that
is.
was nice. That was lovely.
Okay, a little short, but this is what I like to.
That had a lot of revs on it though.
Yeah,
9.5.
this is cool. 9.5 for a shot like this at 28 launch, which is on the higher side, I would say. Usually, good shot, I would say quality for you guys lives between 9,000 and 9,500. So.
Yep. Oh, spot on.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Okay, and you also got to take into consideration your wedge is a degree weaker than this one is.
100%.
This is right at 58.
And this is coming in nice and low.
Yes.
I caught that one a little heavy.
Curious. See how it stopped though?
Yeah.
So 76. So I don't want to say it rode up the face. You hit it a little chunky.
Yep.
Launch stayed down. I would say typically for a shot like that, it's going to launch at about 35, and the spin's going to go to about 7,000. You're still at 7,600 at 33. So that to me is those grooves.
100%.
Okay.
That was lovely. There you go. That's
89,
the one.
60, 29.
Yeah.
So that would be considered like basically stock for you without trying to gas it too much. Those are awesome numbers. And you're going to get a little bit more spin at your loft, the loft that you like, to add a little bounce to it. So that's, say add 300 RPMs for the extra degree of loft.
Exactly.
Then you're right in a really happy spot.
This is beautiful.
Okay, let's move up. So one of the cool things that they did are the grooves. So there's more grooves on this one compared to your Jaws Raw.
Okay.
And the way that they cut the grooves is sort of I guess it's an extra cheat to keep launch down and keep, it almost acts like a higher center of gravity. It's just to add more to that lower ball flight that you guys like to see.
Right, exactly.
So, something to notice, especially, I would say even more so on a shot like this.
And this is the one that we're looking for to get that extra little spin,
Yes.
Anybody can kind of spin it from 80 yards. It's a full swing where you've got the tweener, what is this, about 40 yards or 50 yards
Yes.
or so. That's the one that you're looking to really nip. So this is where we can all use the extra help.
Yep. So good shot here. In my opinion, he's spinning anywhere near 7,000. We're loving life. There it is. You can hear that. You hear that thing grab right when it hit the green.
Yeah. Okay, so that one was a groove low, 75.
7,500. That's crazy.
That was sweet.
So you guys, and I've said this on a couple other videos, on tour, I've noticed you guys will always lean on a wedge to more forgiveness.
Yep.
And you guys use spin as forgiveness, meaning the more the wedge spins, which means the faster you can go at it.
The more aggressive I can be at it.
The more you can get away with.
Right.
Across the face, right?
100%.
So that was one of the things that R&D really thought about, like, you know, how do we make these more forgiving but also more precise at the same time? So. Ooh.
Do it.
Oh! That's what bounce. That's what it's supposed to sound like. Do you hear the acoustics on that?
That was the one.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Let's hit one more. Let's just for fun. If you had to go a little higher.
Okay.
Just to see what it. I just want to see what the bounce does. Like if you open it up a little bit and try to fling it up there. Yeah.
Dude,
okay.
Normally, and for me, normally the one that I try and get a bit higher comes out a bit poppy, and that's, I mean, that's 77.
700.
That's awesome.
From 40 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's killer. Okay, let's go to the bunker. Okay, so these are the key things here. So I've always kind of said, like, what makes a wedge great out there sometimes doesn't make a wedge great in here. You guys are good enough to figure it out in here, as long as it does this out here.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, do you feel like it's digging it all? Is it skipping off the sand like you want it to? Can you hit it with some speed? There it is.
Yeah, that's sweet, man. I love the interaction with the sand. It's not diggy, it's not skidding off of it.
No, hit me one, try to do a little circus shot for me. Try to really crank one up with the speed and try to get it straight up in the air. Oh, God.
Yeah, if I'm ever short-sighted,
you're loving life.
I'm loving life, exactly.
Okay, so hit one more. How you're going to hit it? I'm going to have you hit kind of one with a little bit more of a square face. I just want to try something. Yeah, dude.
Man, this is like cheating.
Okay, so.
Okay.
So now I want you to. I don't care where this one goes.
So I can knife it in the house.
Well, at the camera guy right there, he's almost been hit twice.
Okay.
I just want you to square one up and play something a little slightly squarer face. I just want to see like what your opinion is of if that digs and if it digs too far into the dirt or. Oh yeah, dude.
No, for a little runner, I mean that's beautiful.
That's a wrap.
That's very versatile. That's awesome.
You like it? You a buyer?
I'm a buyer, baby.
I love it. This turned out exactly how I thought it was going to. I was very confident going into this video because I know this guy very well. So we're gonna get you one of those. You're gonna put it in the bag and you win some championships.
I'm in. I love it.
EVR, Wonder from the bunker. Another Opus successful test. We're out of here.